unfucking believable, man. This motherfucker Anthony Davis, man. If this shit wasn't real life, I would think this was like a Naked Gun slash scary movie slash airplane slash hot shots like parody of like basketball life. Like it's just one motherfucker that's always injured over the slightest shit. Like, but it's real life though. So according to reports, LeBron James will miss his second straight game because of left knee soreness, and Davis is out with right wrist soreness. Now, even though Anthony Davis, after hurting this wrist, went on to score 23 first half points against Joel Embiid and the Sixers, somehow, I guess overnight, man, the wrist tightened up and, he's just not going to go. Um, Malik Monk, left groin soreness, and Kendrick Nunn, right knee bone bruise, are all out for the struggling Lakers. Russell Westbrook and Avery Bradley, who are both listed as questionable in the injury report, will start. One thing you gotta give Russell Westbrook, no matter how fucked up he's playing, at least he will go out there and fucking play, man. Now with LeBron, well, I'd say one thing that kills that theory from Skip Bayless about LeBron missing, the game last night, so you pull a show against Charlotte. So that kills that shit. But AD, man, this dude, man, I mean, the NBA players have to like. He has to be a joke among the players in the NBA, man. He has to be a joke at this time, like a running gag, like, like I said, man. Whenever LeBron James is out, for the most part, you best believe 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, AD's not going to play. He really didn't want to fucking play yesterday. It's like he needs LeBron out there for him to want to play and shit. And at this point, man, shout out to the brother Ticket TV, man, because he put this out there. And at this point, you never know. You never know. They could be trying to get these injuries. They could be trying to, man, force some shit, man. You never know. They could be trying to make Frank Vogel look bad. They could be trying to make Russell Westbrook look worse so that, the organization will try to do whatever the fuck they can to trade Russell Westbrook. Or they'll fire Frank Vogel. Um, I will say this. It might be something behind that, y'all. Shout out to Ticket TV for putting that out there. He might be right on the money with that. Because if they lose tonight, which is a strong possibility without LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, I believe, Russ gonna have to do something, man. Russ gonna have to conjure up one of those old fashioned OKC performances, which I don't think he's capable of doing right now. Because they lose, they fall to 24-26. Who knows, man? Even though they've been saying they're not going to fire Frank Vogel, they're not going to fire Frank Vogel. I don't believe that shit, man. Let the shit get as bad as it can get. They'll fire his ass. So yeah, that's a possibility, man. But despite all the speculation, despite all of that shit, man, Anthony Davis is a fucking joke, man. I mean, absolute disgrace. You get paid to play basketball, man. You just missed 17 games in a row. From an injury, you were supposed to come back within 3 to 4 weeks. It took you more than 5 weeks to come back from that. And then you still took an extra game, even though it was speculated for you to come back against, who was it? The Heat. Okay. You didn't come back against them. Then you came back the game afterwards when you thought you had a distinct advantage. Then you come out the next game and quote get hurt again. You're unreliable, man. You're fucking unreliable. This is what kills me. How everybody always blaming Russ, and Russ is part of the problem. But damn, man, this nigga AD don't get no fucking culpability in this shit. I mean, at least part of the issue is being available to play. He's 28 years old, and he's always getting hurt. And he seems like he can't play through injuries. The type of injuries that he sits for are the type of injuries that players in the past would play through. I mean, like when I was growing up, we saw this. Players would get injections. If players were hurt, they would get injections and they would keep it moving. If they were hurt. Now, injured is something like a serious injury, like what Klay Thompson experienced. Those are injuries. You're not expected to play through injuries. But being hurt, when I was growing up, being hurt, players got hurt all the time, but they played through it. These guys, man, they're soft as fucking dog. Man, I don't know. They're soft as fucking Ninja Turtle pie filling or something, man. I don't know, man. This shit is just. And I feel the Lakers gonna lose tonight, man. I think they're gonna lose. This is a Friday. Man, they may be setting up Frank Vogel to get fired, man. They may be doing it. They may be trying to force the organization's hand. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If that is true, if that is the case, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, there's some punk ass motherfuckers, man. If that's what indeed is going on, which could be the case. You never know. You just never know, man. But my thing is, even if they fire Frank Vogel and somehow they miraculously trade Russell Westbrook before the trade deadline, is that really going to salvage this season? Wouldn't it be better to just handle all this shit in the off season? Because the Lakers still aren't going to go any fucking where. Where are they right now? Eighth, ninth in the Western Conference. This shit is over with. It's done. You motherfuckers may not even make the playoffs. Even if you're not the A seed. You know what I'm saying? Like the way things are going, they may be out of contention totally. And you can't blame the Western Conference being the toughest one anymore. You look at the standings in the East is the most competitive and toughest conference now. Shit ain't easy no more, is LeBron. You can't just beat up on a easy conference, is it? Remember? Miami, Cleveland, second time, easy conference. Things ain't so easy now, are they? AD's a bitch.